On July 16, 2025, the cycling world was struck by a profound tragedy that silenced the peloton and left hearts heavy across Italy and beyond. Samuele Privitera, a 19-year-old Italian cyclist with a radiant smile and boundless potential, lost his life in a devastating crash during the first stage of the Giro della Valle d'Aosta, a prestigious under-23 race in northwest Italy. According to reports from CNN and The Independent, Samuele suffered a severe head injury after hitting a speed bump on a high-speed descent, losing his helmet and colliding with a gate at nearly 45 miles per hour. Despite the heroic efforts of medical teams who performed CPR and rushed him to Perini Hospital in Aosta, Samuele could not be saved. His team, Hagens Berman Jayco, mourned the loss of a young man they called the life and personality of this team, a sentiment echoed by cycling legends like Tadej Pogacar and Bradley Wiggins. Today, we're diving into Samuele Privitera's cause of death, the crash that took him, his age, family, net worth, lifestyle, and biography, to honor a young talent whose light burned brightly, if all too briefly, on the roads of Italy. Samuele Privitera was born on October 4, 2005, in Imperia, a coastal city in Liguria, Italy, where the rugged mountains meet the Mediterranean Sea. Raised in the small town of Soldano, Samuele grew up surrounded by the rolling hills that would later become his training grounds. Little is known about his early family life, as Samuele kept his personal world private, but he was deeply connected to his roots, with his family providing the foundation for his dreams. His parents, whose names remain out of the public eye, supported his passion for cycling, a sport that captured his heart as a child. In a 2024 interview with Tutto Biceweb, Samuele spoke of riding his first bike at 5, chasing his older cousins through Soldano's narrow streets, his competitive spirit already evident. His family's modest life in Liguria instilled in him a grounded nature, and he often returned home between races to recharge, as noted by his teammate Adam Rafferty in a Cycling Weekly tribute. Samuele's love for his family was matched only by his devotion to cycling, a passion that would carry him to the cusp of greatness. Samuele's cycling journey began in earnest with local clubs, where his natural talent as a climber shone through. By his teens, he was competing with Team Fratelli Giorgi, earning a spot in 2024 with Hagens Berman Jayco, the development arm of the World Tour team Jayco Alula. In 2024, he made a name for himself with a third-place finish in the Zacca stage of the Giro d'Italia Next Gen, a significant achievement in a highly competitive under-23 race, as reported by ProCyclingStats.com. His aggressive climbing style and fearless descents earned him respect among peers, with commentators on X, like at Cyclist2, calling him a skilled puncher with a knack for explosive attacks on steep terrain. Samuele's joy for the sport was infectious. His team manager, Axel Merckx, described him as a rider who loved the bike, loved to smile, loved to laugh, in a heartfelt statement quoted by Cycling Weekly. His 2024 season also included a second-place finish in a stage of the Istrian Spring Tour, marking him as a rising star in Italian cycling. Off the bike, Samuele's charisma made him a beloved figure, with teammates recalling his ability to light up any room, as shared in tributes on Olympics.com. The crash that claimed Samuele's life occurred during the opening stage of the Giro della Valle d'Aosta, a grueling race known for its punishing mountain passes. Around 35 kilometers from the finish in Ponte, Samuele was navigating a descent at an estimated 70 kilometers per hour when he hit a speed bump, according to Italian media reports cited by CNN and the Daily Mail. The impact caused him to lose his helmet, a critical loss that left him vulnerable as he collided with a gate or guardrail. The violent crash resulted in a severe head injury and cardiac arrest, as detailed in a Reddit post on r/Peloton. Emergency services acted swiftly, stabilizing him and performing CPR before transporting him to Perini Hospital, but the injuries were too severe. The exact circumstances remain under investigation by public safety authorities, with questions raised on X, like those from @Poesi del Cuore, about how his helmet came off, sparking discussions about rider safety. The tragedy prompted the cancellation of the race's second stage, with a moment of silence planned for the third, as announced by the Società Ciclistica Valdostana. Samuele's personal life was filled with the warmth of close relationships. He was engaged to Vittoria Grassi, a fellow under-23 cyclist competing at the European Track Championships in Portugal at the time of his death, as noted in a Gazzetta dello Sport post on X. Vittoria's heartfelt tribute, quoted by @Gazette_it, spoke to their shared love for cycling. "The sport united us, and he died following his dreams." Samuel's bond with his family in Soldano remains strong, though details are scarce due to their preference for privacy. His teammates at Hagens Berman Jayco, including Irish rider Adam Rafferty, were like a second family, having raced together at events like Coppi e Bartali in March 2025, as reported by StickyBottle.com. Axel Merckx, son of cycling legend Eddie Merckx, emphasized the team's tight-knit nature, saying in a statement on ESPN, "This team has always been a small family, and moments like this are unimaginable." Samuel's infectious spirit made him a central figure in this community, his loss felt deeply by all who knew him. Samuel's lifestyle was that of a young athlete consumed by his sport. Living in Soldano, he spent countless hours training on Liguria's challenging terrain, often sharing videos of his rides on social media, as noted by fans on X like @HurricaneMG, who admired his vibrant energy. His net worth was modest, likely under $50,000, derived from race winnings, team stipends, and minor sponsorships, typical for an under-23 cyclist, as estimated by sites like mabum.com for similar athletes. Samuel's life revolved around cycling, with little time for extravagance. He was known for his love of the camera, often capturing his training sessions or joking with teammates, as Axel Merckx recalled in a Mirror online tribute. His home was a simple base in Liguria, filled with trophies and memories of races, and he cherished moments with Vittoria and his family when not on the road. Samuel's faith, hinted at in tributes like Poesie del Cuore's call for prayers, was a quiet source of strength, grounding him amidst the pressures of competitive cycling. The cycling community's response to Samuel's death was immediate and profound. The Tour de France, ongoing at the time, held a minute of applause before its 12th stage, with riders like Ben O'Connor wearing black armbands, as reported by AP News. Tadej Pogacar, a three-time Tour winner, spoke of the sport's dangers, saying, "It's really sad to lose another young talent today, it's devastating," in a statement quoted by the Indian Express. Bradley Wiggins and teams like Ineos Grenadiers shared condolences on Instagram, with posts on X like @domestique____ echoing the sentiment, "Rest in peace, Samuel." Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and teammates. The International Cycling Union, UCI, expressed its grief, noting, "Samuel's loss is felt across the cycling community," per Cycling Weekly. His death followed other recent tragedies in the sport, including Muriel Furrer and Gino Mader, prompting renewed calls for safety measures, as discussed on Reddit's r/Peloton. The loss of such a young talent underscored the risks of a sport that demands both courage and precision. Samuele Privitera's life was a fleeting but brilliant chapter in cycling's story. At just 19, he was already leaving his mark, with podium finishes in major under-23 races and a spirit that uplifted everyone around him. His love for Vittoria Grassi, his family in Soldano, and his teammates at Hagens Berman Jayco defined a young man who lived for connection as much as competition. The crash on July 16, 2025, cut short a career destined for greatness, but his legacy endures in the hearts of those who watched him race, laughed with him, and believed in his dreams. As the cycling world mourns, from the neutralized stage in Aosta to the tributes at the Tour de France, Samuel's smile and spirit remain a beacon. If his story has moved you, if his courage on the bike has inspired you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Let's keep Samuel's memory alive, honoring the young rider who chased his dreams to the end. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Samuele Privitera. Until next time, keep riding, keep loving, and keep his light burning bright.